In 2024, Airbnb is no longer a smart investing strategy, and here's why. Number one, increased regulations. You have different cities like Scottsdale, Arizona, Nashville, Tennessee, Honolulu, Hawaii, practically shutting down Airbnb owners, making the rules and regulations so impossible for us to be successful as real estate investors. It just doesn't make sense when they're trying to beat you down and kick you out of this industry. Number two, our economy. There's less and less people traveling and taking fun trips and staying in these luxurious, super fun, expensive Airbnbs. They're staying home or opting to travel closer to home and stay at more budget-friendly options. Number three, market saturation. Everybody's getting into the game. If this was 15 or 20 years ago, I'd tell you it's a great place to invest, but have a strong exit strategy. But in today's market, it's no longer very smart or safe with everyone trying to get into the game and every other home on your street being turned into an Airbnb. Number four, operating costs are skyrocketing these days, with property management fees going up and up, cleaning and maintenance fees going up as well too. The costs just aren't the same as they used to be 5 or 10 years ago. Number five, short-term rentals are often subject to higher tax fees versus long-term rentals, which often you can get a better strategy in regards to your tax and asset protection. Number six, your guests. Sometimes guests are awesome and they leave the place great and fresh and clean, and other times they trash your beautiful investment property. And that really can hurt your bottom line. I've been into Airbnbs where the TVs are chained to the wall. You know they didn't just do that when they started. They did that because something happened along the way. I've also been into other places where they have cameras in every single room because they don't trust the guests. Again, something that they had to learn over time. And finally, you've got to rely on the Airbnb platform. You know, if they increase their rates or they decide to take more from you or change their rules and regulations, you could get screwed really quickly. In comparison, investing in a strategy like residential assisted living, where potentially your Airbnb that you already have could be turned into a residential assisted living home, you have a whole lot of benefits. Number one, the market is begging for more. The silver tsunami of seniors is coming and there's not enough room in the inn. We literally need more beds. We're 1.3 million beds short. This is something that works today and tomorrow. And that's a smart investment strategy. Number two, the rates for the residents living in the home, they're really high. In comparison to what you can get from one party staying in your short-term rental, you are having 6 to 16 residents staying in the home, all paying high rates. With an average stay of 3.5 years, you're not having as much turnover. Your neighbors, they also are probably gonna like you a whole lot better because you're not throwing parties every single weekend or blasting loud music or having punches thrown through the wall. No, the seniors are amazing guests and residents. They're keeping their music nice and soft, and they're just enjoying their golden years in your home. When it comes to residential assisted living, there are some regulations, and you do want to follow the rules. But we often find that the rules are not national standards. There's no platform that's running you or telling you what to do. It's all at the local level. And locally, you can have a voice, you can have a say. We created the RAL National Association to protect you if you do run into any strange conversations and need that support along the way. Your community will support you. This is a recession-proof industry. Really, the benefits just totally outweigh the negatives that we're seeing in the short-term rental space. So if you have a property that maybe isn't working for Airbnb anymore, or you're looking to adjust the strategy that you've been using and that worked 10 years ago, but is no longer working today, check out residential assisted living. It might just be what you need to turn your business around.